Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m., heart racing, and your mind suddenly wide awake for no clear reason? Before you grab your phone, pause for a moment and do a quick test with me. Reach down and touch your calf. If it feels tight or tense, or if your palms feel slightly sweaty, that's a clear sign that cortisol, your stress hormone, is burning through your sleep right now. Most people believe that after 60 poor sleep is just normal, but the truth is high nighttime cortisol is quietly damaging your memory and exhausting your heart. Many experts tell you to avoid eating at night, but today I'm going to share a secret that goes completely against that advice. There are 7 specific foods that, when eaten the right way before bed, can act like a powerful off switch for cortisol. In this video, I'll not only introduce 5 calming Western-style desserts, but I'll also add 2 traditional remedies that are incredibly familiar, plus one simple trick using a pinch of sea salt that almost no one talks about. We'll move from gentle, soothing foods all the way to the final king, the one that can pull you into deep sleep within minutes. And don't forget to subscribe to Strong Health Way for more practical health insights that help you build a stronger, more energized life every single day. So, are you ready to reclaim the best sleep of your life? Let's begin with food, number 7 right now. Let's start with something light, elegant, and silky smooth panna cotta. Don't let it fool you by looking like just another sweet dessert. The real cortisol-lowering secret of panna cotta is its key ingredient, gelatin. Gelatin is rich in glycine, an amino acid that works as a calming inhibitory neurotransmitter. It helps lower your core body temperature and sends a clear message to your brain: hey, it's time to rest. What makes gelatin especially powerful is how it supports the gut-brain axis. Here's something most people don't realize about 90% of serotonin. The feel-good hormone and a direct precursor to melatonin is produced in the gut. When panna cotta soothes the stomach lining, it also sends a sense of safety up to the brain, quickly dialing down the overstimulation caused by high cortisol. Now, instead of using the traditional recipe loaded with white sugar, try this simple biohacking tweak I recommend. First, use low-fat milk or almond milk to keep calories light. Second, replace sugar with a small amount of raw honey or stevia. And here's the most important secret of all: add a tiny pinch of sea salt while cooking. Why salt? A small amount of natural sea salt helps stabilize adrenaline and supports the adrenal glands, which are responsible for producing cortisol. The combination of creamy milk, calming gelatin, and trace minerals from sea salt creates a perfect pre-bed remedy for your nervous system. Just half a small cup of warm panna cotta about 45 minutes before bedtime, and you'll notice your body start to feel lighter, calmer, and more ready to sleep. If food number 7 is about calming the nervous system, then food number 6 is the anchor that keeps your sleep from breaking apart. And that food is rice pudding. You might be wondering, why would a starch-based food like rice belong on a list for lowering cortisol? The answer lies in something called complex carbohydrates. After the age of 60, the liver no longer stores glycogen as efficiently as it used to. So when blood sugar drops sharply around 2 to 3 a.m., the brain sends out an emergency signal. In response, the adrenal glands release a surge of cortisol to free up stored energy. That's exactly why you suddenly wake up in the middle of the night, alert, uncomfortable, heart racing. Rice pudding provides slow-releasing energy, helping keep blood sugar stable for up to 8 hours. When your body feels fed on a biological level, it no longer needs to activate cortisol as a rescue hormone. But to turn rice pudding into a true sleep-supporting remedy, you need to make 2 small upgrades. First, swap white rice for brown rice or black sticky rice. These varieties are richer in magnesium and fiber, which slow energy release even further and provide B vitamins, natural enemies of nervous system stress. Second, follow the smart fat rule. Add a small spoon of coconut oil or unsalted butter while cooking. Healthy fats act like a brake, preventing sudden blood sugar spikes, the biggest concern for older adults when eating carbs at night. A small bowl about half a cup finished with a light sprinkle of cinnamon, A spice that improves insulin sensitivity becomes a strong shield against unwanted nighttime awakenings. If rice pudding is all about stabilizing your energy, then food number 5 custard goes straight after the physical signs of stress. Do you remember the calf test from the beginning of the video? If your calves felt tight or cramped, that's a clear sign your body is severely lacking magnesium and key amino acids. Traditional custard is made from 2 sleep gold ingredients, egg yolks and milk. So why is this combination so powerful? Egg yolks are one of the richest sources of choline. Choline helps your body produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter responsible for calming the motor nervous system, the system that tells your muscles to relax after a long, exhausting day. Milk provides plenty of tryptophan, but here's the critical part. Tryptophan has a hard time getting into the brain unless it's paired with protein and a small amount of fat, both of which come from the egg. That's why custard acts like the perfect delivery vehicle, carrying sleep-promoting nutrients straight to the brain. Let me share a quick story. Robert is 72 from Florida. Almost every night his muscles felt tight and his calves were restless the moment he lay down, classic signs of excess cortisol. We suggested a small bowl of warm custard with a light sprinkle of nutmeg. Thanks to the high choline content and the natural calming effect of nutmeg, his motor nervous system finally let go. Now, instead of tossing and turning in pain, he falls into deep sleep within just 15 minutes of enjoying this dessert. With just a few spoonfuls of warm, silky custard, you're sending a powerful message to your brain. You're safe now. It's time to sleep. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below. And if you didn't, type 0 and tell me how I can make better content for you. Next up, we move to number 4. And this is a real turning point on the list, walnuts. This is the first food so far that lets you take in ready-made sleep material directly without waiting for your body to convert anything. Unlike the desserts we talked about earlier, walnuts are a true plant-based melatonin bank. Studies show that when you eat walnuts, melatonin levels in the blood rise noticeably, helping reset your internal body clock almost immediately. Walnuts are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, ALA, a highly valuable compound that helps reduce brain inflammation and lower cortisol levels in the bloodstream. This goes straight to the root of an overactive brain, stopping anxious thoughts from taking over the moment your head hits the pillow. Here's a secret to turning walnuts into a natural sleep aid. First, the slow chewing rule. Don't rush it. Chew slowly and thoroughly until the walnuts become almost creamy in your mouth. This stimulates digestive enzymes and helps your body absorb melatonin and omega-3s more efficiently without causing bloating, especially important as we get older. Second, the pairing trick. Crush 2 to 3 walnuts and sprinkle them over the warm custard from food number 5. The combination of ready-made melatonin from walnuts and tryptophan from milk creates a powerful push that nudges the brain straight into deep sleep. With just 3 walnuts each night, you're not only lowering cortisol, you're also protecting your memory from aging. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a number 1 in the comments so I know you're here. Now let's keep going. Coming in at number 3 is a drink that feels incredibly familiar and is often misunderstood as something that keeps you awake: hot chocolate. Here's a secret: when it's prepared the right way, hot chocolate becomes a powerful cortisol-destroying weapon. The real strength of this drink comes from cocoa flavonoids found in pure cacao. These compounds improve blood flow to the brain, lower blood pressure, and calm stress-driven nerve reactions almost immediately. When combined with warm milk rich in magnesium, you get a double effect. Your muscles relax, and your anxious, overthinking mind finally slows down. To turn hot chocolate into a true sleep remedy, you need to follow this different recipe. Cut out white sugar. Sugar spikes cortisol. Use pure cacao, 70% or higher, and sweeten lightly with raw honey or stevia instead. The pinch of salt and spice trick: this is the golden key. Add a tiny pinch of sea salt and a dash of cinnamon. Sea salt helps stabilize adrenaline, while cinnamon keeps blood sugar steady throughout the night. The golden timing. Drink it about 45 minutes before bed. The warmth gently raises your core temperature, and as your body cools down afterward, it sends a powerful biological signal to the brain. It's time for deep sleep. With just one rich, warm cup of cacao, you'll feel the pressure of the day slowly melt away. Now we move to number 2, a calming symbol from the East lotus seeds, especially the lotus plumule, also known as the lotus heart. This is a true nemesis of nighttime palpitations and restlessness, the kind that keeps you tossing and turning all night. If the previous foods focus mainly on hormones, lotus seeds work through special alkaloids that directly cool the heart and stabilize heart rhythm almost immediately. After the age of 60, the autonomic nervous system becomes much more sensitive. That's why your heart can suddenly start racing even when you're lying still in bed. Lotus seeds act like a natural braking system, calming things down and guiding the nervous system into a state of deep stillness. Here's the most effective way to lock down cortisol with lotus seeds: East-West combination. Instead of drinking bitter lotus plumule tea alone, try a lightly sweetened lotus seed and longan dessert soup. Provides a small amount of magnesium and natural sugars, helping the calming compounds in lotus seeds reach brain cells faster. Add the sea salt pinch. I mentioned it earlier. When cooking lotus seeds, a tiny pinch of sea salt helps balance electrolytes and supports the adrenal glands in shutting down stress-driven cortisol production. With just one small bowl of warm lotus seed dessert, you'll feel your heart rate slow, your breathing deepen, and sleep arrive naturally and gently. And finally, we've reached the king at number 1, the most powerful food for activating GABA and pulling you into sleep almost instantly: vanilla bean mousse. This isn't just a dessert, it's a perfectly designed brain-calming formula. Vanilla bean mousse is usually made from whipped egg whites, fresh cream, and real vanilla beans. This combination is high in protein, but incredibly light on the stomach, making it ideal for triggering GABA, the neurotransmitter that shuts off overactive signals and anxiety in the brain. What makes it even more powerful is the natural aroma of real vanilla. Science shows that vanilla has a uniquely fast-acting calming effect on the central nervous system, stronger than most artificial scents or flavorings. To turn this mousse into an absolute sleeve switch, use this final tip. Take 1-2 spoonfuls of the mousse while sipping the warm hot chocolate from food number 2. The combination of cocoa flavonoids and GABA activation from the mousse delivers a double hit that leaves cortisol with nowhere to hide. Right after enjoying the cool mousse, put on a pair of thin socks. As the mousse gently cools your body from the inside and the socks warm your feet. On the outside, your body triggers vasodilation, pushing heat down toward the legs. This drop in core body temperature is the strongest biological signal telling the brain to enter deep sleep, often within minutes. Let me share one last story. Sarah is 68 from California. She was exhausted from chronic insomnia with a mind that simply would not shut off at night. After a few spoonfuls of protein-rich vanilla mousse, combined with the thin sock trick, the calming scent of vanilla activated GABA, and her brain finally disconnected. Within 10 minutes, she was in deep sleep without a single sleeping pill. With just a few small spoonfuls of vanilla bean mousse, you're not only treating your taste buds, you're giving your body a direct ticket to deep, uninterrupted sleep until morning. So now we've walked through a full list of wonderful foods that gently support better sleep. But here's the most important thing to remember. The secret isn't just what you eat, it's how you enjoy it each night. Think of these foods as valuable medicine from your own kitchen, which means portion control is the golden key. If you eat too much, blood sugar can rise and leave your body feeling heavy and tired. But if you eat too little, the biochemical reactions needed to shut down cortisol may not fully activate. You don't need much. A small, simple bowl is more than enough for your body to feel cared for. And remember, truly good sleep doesn't come from just one night. The real magic happens with consistency. Each night you repeat this ritual, you're stacking calm on top of calm, allowing your natural biological rhythm to slowly return to where it belongs. If you're concerned about regular cow's milk, feel free to switch to almond milk or light oat milk. What matters most is that you feel comfortable, relaxed, and at ease. My hope is that tonight each of us can rediscover deep, satisfying sleep and wake up in the morning with a body that feels restored, energized, and full of life. As you can see, the journey to better sleep after 60 isn't strange or complicated at all. Not like we've been led to believe. Instead of relying on sleeping pills that only temporarily mask anxiety, we can choose a gentler, more sustainable path. The foods we've explored together are truly gifts from nature. They don't just lower stress-driven cortisol or boost natural melatonin. They also help keep blood sugar steady throughout the night. This is how we listen to our bodies and support them in restoring their natural balance. So every moment of rest becomes deeper and genuinely restorative. Caring for your health often begins with one small decision, the right food at the right time in the right amount. I hope these heartfelt insights give you the confidence to treat yourself with a little more kindness each evening. And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue walking this path of healthy, happy living together every single day.